Okay, okay. So here we are. I think everything is all updated. I think we're ready to go. Let's do it. Let's continue. All right. So this game has been super cool so far. And what's been going on lately? Oh yeah. Yeah. I will for sure play more Kingsfield. You know, today I'm looking at this game, but Kingsfield was very fun, and I will play more of it. All right. So here's what we got so far for the map, and here's the deal: is as I've been playing, I've also been open with paint. Yeah. I've also been screenshotting the map and then making notes on it as we go to try to figure out where we're going. Have I already tried to use the Strider to get past the projectiles? I feel like I haven't. GTA 6? I really was not a big fan of GTA 5. So I don't know how much I care about GTA 6. I play two kinds of games. I play old games and I play indie games. I'm not super interested in AAA games. Oh yeah, we can access this now. I should probably go back there first, because we learned how to deal with force fields. So that's probably the first thing to do. Okay, okay. But yeah, I mean, I loved GTA 1 through 3, Vice City. I really liked Liberty City Stories also, you know. And then back when GTA 4 first came out, I really liked it. All right, so here we go. First thing you'll notice about MIO is it has an insanely good art style. Like, man, oh man, is this a good looking game. It's actually insane. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a force field down here. So now we can do that. That's like the latest thing that we unlocked was the ability to do that. And then, what do we got here? Locked from the other side. I don't really remember these doors. I kind of got to get my bearings here again, you know? This was also locked from the other side, yeah. So, take me all the way up. Oh, and by the way, they fixed the thing that I complained about. So, when you attack, much like Hollow Knight, when you attack, it attacks in the direction that you're holding, right? And I was complaining that when you're holding down and right, the selection between right or down, whether it attacks right or down, was depending on which one you pressed later. So like so in your down right press with your fingers, if you pressed down then started holding right, it would attack to the right. But if you were holding right and then you started holding down and pressed attack, it would attack down. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that inconsistency. However, they patched it. They patched it just like I said, where if down is involved in your... If down or up is involved, then it prioritizes attacking down or up. So if you're holding up right or down right, even you know, no matter what order you press the buttons in, it will attack up or down. So I like that. That's good. That's how it should be. They fixed it. Have I never gone this way? I've just never gone this way? Oh, hello. Okay, hang on. These guys are They give me a lot of trouble. But I can pause. Thank you very much. Yeah. Not yet. No. Just, sparkling water would be good, I guess. Yeah. Or, nah, I'm fine with just water. Yeah. I'm chilling. This enemy type has been the death of me so far, but I feel like I'm kind of starting to figure them out. Oh, except for that move. But all right, there we go. We got him. We got him. And then now here we go. Another one of these. All right, so for these, we gotta like, boom. Oh, okay, never mind, that worked. Okay, so this isn't where I was planning on going, but now that we've unlocked the force field, we can go this way. So I guess let's do it. Interesting. That just seemed less complicated than I feel like it could have been. Oh. Oh! Okay, I'm not noticing that I'm on dropping platforms here. All right, here we go. We gotta lock in at least a little bit. Damn, look how good this area looks. Well, I'd love to go back up because I feel like I missed something up there, but we're just gonna have to deal. Oh! My new ability just interacted with those guys. Interesting. Okay, I didn't expect that either. And then now I feel like I've missed something up there. Ah, but this... Okay. So that is our first door, though. Alright, so... now we can go back up and around. There we go, so first shortcut opened then. Whee! Alright, and then down here. Let's get off of this. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it kind of seems like when you hit stuff now, it, like, traces a target to something that's behind them, and then you do extra damage? Uh-oh, I got Mia wants to come up here. I've also got a corn dog over here, though. As my little snack to hold me over until dinner. I got an air fried corn dog. I'm giving it a second to... well, I was giving it a minute to cool off. But now, look at her. Now she's interested in it. No, that's human food. I usually have ketchup. I think mustard is like straight up offensive to my senses. Like I honestly feel like mustard is like a joke condiment. Like it was made to be disgusting. It's just, it's so offensive to me. Yeah, I also don't like mayo. Mayo has a really weird bad taste to me. Mayo isn't as extreme as ketchup, but I don't like it. Remember purple and green ketchup? Yeah. I had a green ketchup burger one time. And look, this is the thing. I have a problem, right? I have a problem in my head. I don't think that this is like the way to live, but it's just how I work. I remember biting into the burger and being like, "Wow, that tastes totally normal, like I would expect it to taste." And then when I looked down and I saw green ketchup in my burger that I was chewing on, I completely lost my appetite, and I could not eat the rest of it. Even though I had already taken a bite and confirmed that it was fine, the visual of the green ketchup upset me very badly, and I was out of there. Couldn't take it. Mayo on an Eggo sandwich? That's like my sister. My sister loves mayo. And, yeah, she kind of overdoes it. But yeah, I'll usually have ketchup on a corn dog, but when I'm eating on stream real quick, I don't want to deal with, like, stuff, like sauce and stuff, you know? It's just, like, this is... When I'm in the middle of gaming, I don't need to stop and appreciate a meal, right? It's fuel, right? I'm just having a game fuel log right now, basically. I'll enjoy it enough to nibble on the Crispies on the stick, though, of course. You gotta nibble the Crispies. Whoa! Alright, we're back, but this time I didn't miss the thing. And then this time we can glide over here to not miss this thing. Whoa! This is kind of weird. Alright, there we go. We got it. And then now I'm almost dead. So now we got to go back to the spawn point here, which is just to the left. Yeah. So look how this force field mechanic actually kind of affects everything now. Like there, we just... So now this guy's targeted, and now what? I'm guessing it just does extra damage to him, but... I don't know. Wait, how do I get back up there? Uh-oh. I don't actually really fully remember where I am. Now we're in this room? This area was kind of confusing with all of its pipes and shit. Oh, hang on, I'm dead. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay. Never mind, not dead. Saved. I started getting fancy with my movement right when it was going to punish me. Dude, where the hell am I going right now? I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what... I thought I was just gonna go stop at the bonfire real quick to get my health back. And now I'm on the detour of a lifetime. But, like, that was definitely a one-way trip that we just took. It'd be nice if that crystallizer worked, so I could crystallize my dollary dues. Now we're in the lab. The no trespassing lab. Have I been here before? I mean, it's not mapped. I think before we ran... Uh-oh. Well, there's... Okay, hang on. There's enemies, and they're enemy types that I've never seen before. Oh, brother. Oh, God. It's Elden Ring all over again. Okay, now take me this way. I think I lost him. There's another one. Oh! Okay. That's fine. I lost a whole bunch of dollars there. We lost like $1,000 there, which is kind of annoying. But, at least we're back now. And I can go the way that I was intending to go. But, like... I just wanted to stop at a bonfire. A funny thing about this game, that's something that I actually really like about it so far, is that there are very few bonfires in general. Instead, the world is just, like, very connected. Okay, okay. Saw log. Oops. Alright, alright. Or no, saw long. Like so long. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, okay, okay. That drops those. I didn't really see that coming, that it would do that. Oh, okay, I saw it. We can do Strider power here. Boom. Bouncing on those guys doesn't restore your energy? Okay, okay. I bounced off one of those little dudes. I thought that that would give me my glide power back, but I guess not. Like, if we test that here, right? If I do this, and then we bounce... Yeah, look at that. This doesn't give you your energy back. What if you hit him normally? That makes it full? Okay, so you gotta hit him normally. Gotcha. Alright, nice, nice. I like this kind of thing. Let's go. I'm an idiot. I just missed him. I should just ignore the little guy and do that. Oh, okay, okay. This, I approached that differently this time than last time. That's funny. Last time I went over. See, doing the regular bounce on the bombs does get you your energy back. Like that. Boom, there we go. All right, all right. Oh wow, that was the very end too. Nah, he'll be... Oh! I have a feeling he'll be back. Oops. There we go. All right, all right. Yeah, I do like when games have like a nice flowing sequence like that. The way that Ori implemented it, I always thought was kind of annoying, though. The way where it's like... It's not like a sequence that you begin, and then if you fail it, you die. And then you kind of go back, and then you begin it again. Instead, it's like, it checkpoints you at the start of it. So then, when you die, it's just like you're instantly back in it, and there's zero downtime for you to think about it, you know? And like think about either what you did wrong or plan it out or anything. It's just like every time you die, it's just happening again. I thought that was really annoying. And the boss fights kind of do the same thing in that game. Or some of them. That's just a nitpick I had as far as my personal tastes go. I thought it was kind of annoying the way that it would be like, you would die to a boss, and then it would with zero hesitation respawn you back into the boss fight with the boss swinging at you already again, you know? And it's like, fuck off! I'm like, let me, give me a little bit of... Let me think about what happened for a second. You know, it's why I like, generally, like a nice... like a decent Dark Souls run back, you know? Like, you kind of need the run backs a little bit to let the player kind of breathe and think about what they're doing. Okay, hang on a second. This... I gotta see what's going on the other way real quick. Like, what is down here? Healing basin, alright. That's good for me. And then that's all that's down here. Okay, perfect. However, oh, right, we just gotta... I kind of forget about the Strider power, you know, when I'm not, when I'm just coming back to the game, like right now. Because it's such a... It's such a powerful move, you know? You kind of forget... Oh, okay, there he is. I thought so. I thought we'd be seeing him again. That's cool. They drop and then you can stride on them. I really like how this is done so far, where I feel like I can react. I'm not having to memorize this whole sequence, you know? Like I'm actually reacting to things like that. Oops, I didn't ooh, okay, I that was my mistake. I didn't fully fill up my nice energy. I didn't fully fill up my energy before jumping off. But yeah, I think that style of the sequence also feels really good, where you're actually responding to what you're seeing instead of sort of just memorizing each of the obstacles. But, you know, I can handle a little bit of both, you know. I do talk about how great Battletoads is. And that game's a lot of both. Alright. Oh, they're doing this. They're doing this move. He's afraid of... He's scared of me now. Look, I'm not that mad at him. I'm not so mad at him that I'm gonna just kick his ass. I thought the sequence was fun. Weren't we just playing? Weren't we just playing? Alright, we're kicking his ass. Get out of here. Okay. So hang on real quick. I gotta go back here a second. So this locked from the other side. Yeah. I can't tell if Strider is faster than just regular walking or not, but it feels like it is. Okay. Junk piles are just, you know, money. Don't even need a heal. All right. The pit. Well, that was quite a bit of money to just randomly find, 700. Right now, I'm trying to save up for an item that costs 10,000. So 700 is a nice dent in that. But okay. Am I supposed to believe that's all that's around here, though? I mean, aren't we kind of locked in here right now? So I might be fully missing something. Can I bust this? Because let's check again, because I'm pretty sure I actually can't leave. Can't reach up there. Nothing up here. We got a door that's locked from the other side. And then... can't get through that either. That's where we came in. Gotcha, gotcha. I'll tell you, Azeel, this is a no-help type situation. You know, because I don't like just getting answers from people. Because, you know, that's a not a super exciting... Okay, wait. I think I see something here. Just not a super exciting way to make progress. Okay, it looks to me like we're supposed to do this. There we go. And now we are where we ain't never been. The lab. What do we got? Ooh, another candle. Okay. I've forgotten to turn in my candles. I'm not sure how many, like, I don't know how many there are, but I feel like I've got, like, 3 to turn in right now. You turn them in at, and they seem to be very significant. Like, a candle being the entire reward, for that, I can believe. Because I have a suspicion that getting all the candles has something to do with, like, either overall progression or at the, you know, maybe, like, good ending, bad ending kind of decisions. Okay, this is where we dropped down to. So then to the right is where we go back up. Whoops. All right. Gosh, I love the look of places like this. This is so cool. Alright, so if we go straight across, what do we find in here? Because it looks like there's stuff to explore down in that room as well, but, you know. Aha! Locked from the other side. Okay. Oh, look at this, though. Hello. So these, this game is called Memories in Orbit, or MIO. So these guys, they upgrade, you know, essentially like the bonfire things. So that guy will go hang out on one of the bonfire things, and oh. We're in, like, low gravity zone now. Okay, this is unexpected. Hang on, I feel like we're opening a can of worms now, and I need to come back here, you know? Yeah, I'm loving it so far, Scrub. Loving it. Yeah. So that's a whole can of worms up there. I will go back up there, but I wanna look at the bottom of the lab room first a little bit more. And then before that even, I wanted to see if there was anything down there to grab. Okay, no. Alright. So, show me down here a little bit more. Alright, what do we got? The Pearl Record. Consigned words of a pearl recorded through the network. We are stuck. Whether by design or by accident, we are now stuck in these motionless shells forever. Noden seems surprisingly calm about it, considering he's the first to be impacted, but he's nothing more than a fool. No one shall escape the consequences of these events. The danger starts now, and it comes from ourselves, from the legacy of our fragile, frustrating, and once mortal minds. We weren't meant to be to last more than a few centuries. Apathy, paranoia, dementia, frenzy, those are symptoms of our slow degeneration. Those are symptoms our slow degeneration will spark, given time. I can delay them, however. The first step will be to gain the ability to move once again. Alright. And oh yeah. I'll just show you the type of person I am. I'm taking screenshots of the map as I play and making little notes everywhere about, you know, things that I can't quite explore yet or that kind of thing. And yeah, the Strider ability makes it really fun to explore everything, you know? You feel like a little bug. Crawling around. And I would say, I think that this area has fewer enemies than the rest of the game has had. So it is a this area thing. But I also overall agree, though. I also think that, yeah, I feel like this game does have fewer enemies than something like Hollow Knight. Alright, well, let's get back to the low grav area. So yeah, this is really cool and super unexpected, so here we go. Oh, I always forget to let my energy fully recharge instead of just thinking that once I tap the ground, I can fully glide again. Okay. Whoa. Oh. A door that's not locked, huh? A shuttle that just works right away? Alright. Oh my god, this is where we are? Wait, what? Hang on, maybe there's just two of these. Because I thought that this was... Here we go. Here. I think... Ooh, this is very interesting. Attune me, baby. Okay. Whoops. What happened to the map? Yeah. The map loops. Holy shit. We have just discovered that the map loops left to right. That's so cool that we... That is so cool that that's not revealed to you until you naturally find it. Holy shit. It's also really, really clever that they put this here. This is something that you'll definitely remember because it's weird. The roots are too far away for you to get them. There's like nothing else that's like this. So you instantly recognize it when you're in this room, that this is where, that you're in this specific room that you've already been in, you know? Wow. Okay, that's very cool. All right, all right. So now we've got this shuttle that already functions. That's gonna really complicate my personal map, huh? But okay, let's see what's down here. You know what's a thing that I'm also just generally really liking about this game? And this is a very personal thing, but I generally just a feeling that I really like in games is when you are tiny and you're moving around within something that's very large, and you're moving around parts of it that aren't necessarily designed to be moved around in, but you're tiny. And a really good example of this, the game that made me realize that I like this a lot was Destiny. Particularly the raids in Destiny were always like you were moving through some massive structure and you were just little dudes that were like jumping on pendulums that were swinging, or like, you know, there would be like a big structure that would have just like a trim cut in it, right? And you'd just be like running along the trim, you know, not on like a path made for people, but that's just what you get around in, you know? And then this game is kind of doing the same thing right now, right? Like going through this, moving, like it doesn't, like this isn't made for a dude to move through it in the world of the game, but like we're a little dude and we can get through it, and I just like that feeling. Okay, more of this. I've not played Blasphemous, but folks do ask me about it like every day, so maybe I should play it. Here's Samsk. Interesting.
The rat.
And we're back to the hand.
Persistent little fellow. A mistake to rectify. Fortunately, I made the perfect tool for this.
Oh, yeah? Anti-rat weapon. Oh, we saw,
Let me see how you dance, rat.
Okay, okay, here we go. It's boss fight time. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, I tried to do the dodge there, but I missed it. Interesting, interesting. All right. Now, I did just lose a bunch of money again, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so now... What was this? I kind of want to get back in here now because there were some other things to it, but... Okay. I'm also curious about over here. I'm not necessarily jumping to rush to that boss fight because, I don't know, there's just other exploration stuff to do right now. So I'm allowed to go up this elevator? No, we're on the wheel right now. Okay, we can only take it down. We can't go up. Gotcha. It's interesting. I didn't even know Blasphemous was a Metroidvania, actually. I thought it was just an action platformer. But then, whenever I'm playing Metroidvania games, people always ask me about it, so I guess it is. Okay. Oh, it's also interesting that this room didn't expand on the map, even though I went down in that room, and we went across the bottom. And isn't that how I came up in here? Am I nuts? Or did that not happen? This map wrap really threw me for a loop. I guess it's boss time, because I don't really know what else I'd be doing right now. Alright, let's go. I mean, we did unlock fast travel here. And so I guess I actually could get back there pretty quickly. I kind of want to do that. This, like, I'm so curious about the area that I just went through that I want to kind of look at it a little bit more. So that's like the upgrade. This dude that I found, and I said that it like upgrades the bonfire. It upgrades it by turning it into a fast travel point, you know. Now, I'm really liking the platforming in this game so far. It's, you know, like maybe people are saying it's a little floaty, but I mean, I think it's I think it feels really good. Okay, so yeah. So we can just go down here. Hello. Oh, to Blasphemous. Gotcha. Okay. A little bit more whoops! A little bit more precise than that. That was kind of weird. Wait a second. Look at this. This is kind of a funny, like, almost looks like a bug. If I just tap left here. Oh, maybe I was still in iframes. Okay, I was still in iframes is why that happened. Gotcha. Okay, I think I gotta bounce on this, then I can hairpin. There we go. Oh. Alright. And now we can hairpin back up. Oh, I just didn't double jump. Okay. Yo, Barrows. Alright, get me back in there. So glide me, bounce me, hairpin me, drop me down. Take care of that guy. Hairpin me back up, properly jump this time. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Locked from the other side. Oh, okay. And then, okay, so is this, there we go. So we've, hang on, have I opened this door or not now? No, gotcha, gotcha. So now, am I able to, like, go send you up and then jump off? Oh, no, because it puts a floor here. Gotcha, gotcha. So you can't just jump down the shaft and go back in that hole. And yeah, it's funny when games have their optional stuff be their best stuff, you know? It's an interesting, like, game design conundrum to me. Because it's like... you want to reward players who heavily explore with the best stuff, you know? But at the same time, a lot of people won't see the best stuff if you make it hidden. But yeah, games like Hollow Knight, for example, I think all the best stuff in Hollow Knight is optional. And that makes it kind of weird when you talk to people about the game, because it's like a lot of people that you talk to won't have done the best stuff in the game, you know? Oh, wow. Oh! I think I need to get under that blade. Like that. Yeah. There we go. I'm an idiot. Oh, man. It's like I get down there and I go, okay, so there's a big slammer there. And then, so, you know, don't stay under the slammer. And then the moment that the enemy comes out, I'm like, all right, now go hit that dude. Apparently regardless of whether he's under the slammer. Another, like, example that pops out to me as far as, like, the question of, like, whether the best or hardest stuff should be optional is, the game The End Is Nigh. That game did it extra kind of weird in that, all of that game's, like, most precise, best platforming stuff is not only optional, but it's part of a game mode, or like a part of the game that also looks way different from the rest of the game. As in, it's the cartridges, you know? Like, The End Is Nigh is a game that has a visual style, it looks a certain way, and it looks great, by the way. It's one of my favorite looking games. But then it has this other mode in it where it's all about, you find these cartridges around the world, and then you play these, like, faux 8-bit levels. And those are the levels that are all the hardest challenges in the game, and they're all really great, but they're in this not as good looking faux 8-bit environment, you know? It's like, man, these should have just been they should have done something else, I feel like, for these, but I don't know. When more Kingsfield? Dude, people are into Kingsfield. I'm glad to see it. But the answer right now is, I don't know. Okay. I'm thinking, maybe next stream, which is going to be day after tomorrow. Because I stream every other day. Okay. So now pop up here, boom, and yeah. Okay, so now what's going on with you? That's what's going on with you. Okay. Works for me. Oh, okay. Kind of lucked out on that. And there we go. Now we've opened the shortcut. Locked requires access code, and we're 1 out of 6. I have an access code? That must be this. No. Oh, fragmented serial number? It must be this? Fragmented serial number, 1 out of 6? Huh. Very interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna be back here. Look at this place. I didn't even comment on, like, the traces in the back and stuff, and how, this big time looks like a very special area. There's another one of those things there. Hang on, now I gotta see if I missed another thing. Okay, so if we go down 1 spot, is there something like directly to the right that we can interact with? What is this really? There's a pipe is what it is. So maybe this is something like we'll be able to. Maybe this is something that opens at some other time. Gotcha. Okay. Well, now I'm here again. Whoops. I guess we can just do that instead of dropping down. The bottom spot was actually kind of a secret, it looks like. Woo! Did the old pogo up into something above me. It's kind of interesting in Hollow Knight when you do like the Path of Pain, and having like high range on your weapon can actually kind of screw you because it lets you do that way more easily. All right, well, I'm glad I checked that out because that's a really cool thing to think about and, keep in the back of our head as something to explore later. And so that's probably what this is also, is just like a pipe. But then over here, we've got a little bit more stuff too. I feel like I need to write this stuff down. What's going on in those spots. Well, once again, I'm in the predicament of only having one, or like wanting to go back and rest at this bonfire up here again. Wait a second. Can't I just stride up there? Again, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of weird to be able to just climb walls. That's all I had to do way earlier when I lost that fucking $900 dues or whatever. Just because I forgot I could do that? Oh, dude, that's funny. Okay, so now, I just want to see, I want to be reminded what's down here. And what the issues were with the locked doors. I'm pretty sure they were both just locked from the other side, right? Oh, by the way, though. Oh, she's gone now. Isn't this a cool detail? The boss that we have to fight for the hand used to be right here. And then there's her design dock. It'd be pretty neat if you could get some kind of clue to her boss fight from that page. But that's really cool that she's gone now, because now she's in the boss arena waiting for us. Okay. Oh yeah, this place is different now that I'm not getting chased. So right here, before, is where we did a glide. So I actually can't go back now. Interesting. I would have to go back from the other direction. That's fine. That's closer anyway, really. Well, except there's also this, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back up there, but we'll find out. Okay. It feels like a slow progress day so far, but I think we're doing very important stuff. Alright, so if I sit down here, and then take me back this way. Sorry, what intro? And Junge! Yes, yes. Catch you next time. Alright, so are we able to go back up here? Yeah, and then this is back into the low grav area. Back down in the hole. Feeling so small. I want to fly. But my wings don't feel so did I don't know the words, dude. Okay, so this one is Locked from the other side, confirmed. I think they're both locked from the other side, but I need to make sure. Then also in this room back here, it was... Oh, hang on. Where am I? It was reported that there was something above us. Yeah. Oh, right. This is just where the guy fell from. Okay, okay, yeah. And we can't stride up there because the doors are too high. Nothing to hairpin onto. Okay, okay. Good answers so far. This door also locked from the other side. And then we can't go back up from this way. Okay. So I think I'm ready to map this place out. Okay. Oh yeah, Leon. This one has been top tier so far. Okay. Right, this is this spot. I was gonna say, I feel like we've gone too far to be able to stride back, but right, there's the energy flower in the middle. Okay. So yeah, exploration has already been good in this game, but the kind of the map wrapping reveal was then really cool as well, and kind of has put a new dimension, a new excitement on the game. And now, is the broken finger gone too, or was that over here? The broken finger is also gone. Interesting. Okay. So let's figure this out. That part looks the same. Okay, so we'll do like this. Is a little bit annoying that this covers up my existing note. So I have to redo that, but okay, that looks right to me. You know what? We got to redo both of these notes anyway. So maybe we'll... Here, just give me something like this. I can't tell if it's this or this. I think it's this. Okay, and then we can make the too far away note again. And then for locked from the other side, we'll just put an arrow that says we can only come from that way. This is also locked from the other side. This is too high. Okay, okay. Oh, and then the other thing was that right here is also kind of a one-way. All right. And yo, Eric? All right, and now here's the weird part, is that so this wraps back around to this. So I need to figure out, like, the most appropriate place to make the split. But let's do that now. So if I was to do this... Wait, no, I have nothing to line up if I do that. Rather, if I do this... Okay, okay. So now... we've got some information over here that's going to be redundant at the moment, but now we're also... Oh, and now I do want to do this. Okay, sorry, it's like a puzzle of how to best stitch this map together even. All right, because now... we come down here with this. I'm not sure if I... Okay, that does look right. Okay. So now, where is the split? I'm going to say the split can be right here. Or so. Like, if we take that off, then that's like all of this is gone. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, okay. So now, now that that is done, We've got all this. This doesn't seem to give us access to be able to go up yet, but hopefully I can just remember that because that seems too hard to write down. And then this, we need 6 access codes. All right. And then this up here was also too high, I remember. Okay, I think that's everything marked down for down here. I would like to try to figure this out. However, we can't go from this direction because of this spot. And we can't go from this direction because of, like, there's something here where we can't really get past it right now. So, alright. Boss fight time. How many dollar dues do I have right now? I have 500. I really gotta stop losing money. So, let me also real quick consider... a crystallizer. If we go here... Oh, this one is only linked to that one? That's also interesting. Okay, okay. I wonder if they will connect to each other later. You know? Okay, real quick, I just want to find a crystallizer for my current money load, and then I can and then I don't care about losing money after that. Looks like there's one. Oh yeah, there's one really close. All right, cool. Yeah. There's old Mel again. Whew. It's nice to be up in the upper world for a bit again after spending all that time down there. Okay, so there should be a crystallizer to the right here. There we go. And this is simply my due diligence, right? In making an effort to not lose all my money all the time, and you know, get the $10,000 item in a somewhat timely fashion. But it's funny how that's the kind of thing that you have to worry about less and less when you do like replays of a game, and like things that you're really worried about the first time you kind of aren't worried about at all the second time. MIO, what a relief to see you. The tremors, they're gnawing at me. Each and every time they happen, I lose contact with the world. I see you flicker and die, like a million other machines. But you and I wake up. Others aren't so fortunate. Our numbers are dwindling. Soon we will be the only ones left. I remember now why I stepped down from the Nexus. abandoned my functions, cast off my senses, isolated myself. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like a really specific example, but I feel like there's just games where, you know, the first time you fight or you play them, you're really concerned about money the whole time. And then the second time, it's like because you didn't die at all, or at least significantly less. Well, I guess Hollow Knight's a great example of a game where like the second time you play it, you're way less worried about money because you're not dying, you're not losing your money, and then it's like you always have it. All right. So, we'll just pop a squat over here again to make sure that this is our respawn point, and then it's boss fight time. How do you guys like 360s? You know, we got plenty of games like Crash Bandicoot where characters do front flips. Not as many 360s. I remember thinking, you know, it was so clever in World of Warcraft, the way that Night Elves did front flips sometimes, but then Blood Elves did 360s sometimes. Alright, here we go. Onra. Oh, okay, I was just way early on that. Yep. Oh, I got lucky there. Okay, what's the play? Okay, she's doing that move. And then this is that one. I was just a little too late on it, but I knew the move. You can just jump over that move, though, instead of trying to dodge it, which is probably easier. Oops. All right, bring it on. I gotta see if that actually did damage. Oh, okay. I mean, it does look like her health isn't full. Oh, that hits further than I thought. Okay, right. When she drags like that, it's got a delay to it. Like she's a fucking Elden Ring boss. Okay, nice. This is a sweep. Nice. That's a delay. All right. Delay. Whirligig. Oh, I forgot. Again, I forgot that the drop has distance. Oh! Hang on, hang on. What's it doing? What's he doing? Oh! Got him. Okay, now, wait, now she has a gun. Now she has a gun. What the fuck? Okay. Laser gun. Got it. All right, this time I'll wail on her a little bit more at the start and see if she's actually losing more health right at the start. Because that's something I've been trying to figure out is, like, are the bosses vulnerable before their health bar is showing? Last time I did one combo. Boom, that time I did 2. Yeah, okay, so she's vulnerable right away. And I'm guessing that's the case for every boss all the time. That's the sweep. Oh, okay, that was, oh, right, that was the delay. All right, now she's sweeping. Oh, but I jumped too early, so she swept high. Interesting. That's the combo. Oh, that's the delay. Okay, that's the drop. The drop has distance. The dream drop distance. Whirligig. Oh, she's invulnerable while this is up. That's what the mechanic. I wasn't sure what this thing was actually doing, you know. Okay, that's the sweep. There we go. Okay, now she has a gun. So in the center. Ah, okay. You gotta get in the sweet 16s. All right. I think I could have jumped there because I hit her. Yeah. Great boss so far. This game's got really fun boss fights. Whew. All right. Let's do it. Okay, what are you doing? Whirligig? Drop. Sweep. Oh, delay. Whirligig. Dream drop distance. Combo. Oh! I got a little greedy there, but it worked. Okay. All right. This is fine. I've played Binding of Isaac. I can handle moves like that. Oh, shit. Nice. Woo! Yup. Oh, okay. Oh! So that's what we're doing. Get those 3 to hit the ground. All right, that's fine. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah! Woo! That's a good fight, dude. That's a fun fight.
Everything by myself.
Oh, there's more. Oh! Whoa, hang on, dude. Okay. We got secret phase 2, so now we find out whether... this is always the big question on a fight like this, is that a checkpoint? Do we go straight to phase 2 now? Probably not. I'm guessing I gotta do phase 1 again. Otherwise, this part doesn't really make too much sense. Yeah, okay. Woo! Alright. What is it? It's the drop. Oh, okay, I forgot about the delay. I forgot about the delay attack. Whirligig is kind of like Sly's move in Hollow Knight. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. That thing is happening where I just had a really good attempt, and so now we gotta have a really bad one, you know? It's just how it works. Yeah. A good attempt must always be followed by at least one bad attempt. So I noticed that the boss's name, by the way, though, wasn't the Hand. It was Dr. Halson. Okay, I was gonna say. Whew. What are we doing? The sweep. Whirligig. The drop. The drop. I got a little greedy on the shield. Okay. Let's just... Oh, right into him. Okay, I gotta be quick on that. So I gotta remember when she does that move, you gotta be ready. Oh, she didn't even get the second shield phase.
I will not bow to a rat.
Said something different. Different dialogue that time. Okay, then it's like a sweep and a sweep. Gotcha. Man, I just don't even have a chance to learn the attacks, you know? Because I got to get better at phase 1 so I can actually learn phase 2, you know? Okay. That's the thing that can be a little disheartening in 2-phase fights, is when it's like when you feel like you don't have a chance to learn phase 2 before you have to do phase 1 again, you know? But nah, we got this. Oh, that's the delay. Okay, I still got out of it. Okay. Sweep. Combo. Oh, that's the delay. Okay, yep. And drop. Sweep. Delay, I mean. Combo is the last thing she did. Nice. All right. What are we doing? Quickly go to the right. Quickly go to the left. Oh, I've got your number now. All right. So phase 1 hitless. There we go. Oh, man.
I will not bow to a rat.
All right. Okay. Fist pounds. Gotcha. There's the okay, double sweep. This is just one hit down. Oh, haven't seen this move yet. Okay. Weird. What? What hit me? Oh, she was, okay. She was doing damage to herself? With the slams? The slams were doing damage?
I searched for another way.
I thought it killed me.
Every scenario.
The chunks?
Death. The journey ends here for me. But for you, it may not. Take my voice, Rat. Save what can be saved.
Very nice.
I shouldn't be afraid to die.
To some degree, that fight reminds me of the Guardian Ape from Sekiro. In that way, I would say, yeah, that would be a good example. Dr. Hallen, the Hand. So Dr. Hallen and the Hand are the same thing. Interesting. Back to lurking, I hear ya. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. I kind of want to watch back the second phase of that fight though to see like is that really the case that like her attacks, the slamming attacks were doing damage to itself? Okay, so like yeah, look at this. So boom. Oh, my Twitch player. Like, boom. This slam does damage to her. And then like that, you see the damage tick? Oh, that's cool. That's so interesting. And then there's the keep away phase. And then this part, I just tanked a bunch of damage because I didn't know what the hell was going on. Oh, that does a lot of damage to herself, though. So yeah, you could theoretically do this phase of the boss without attacking her, which is interesting, you know. And then there it was. Again, right here, I thought that it hit me, even though I was nowhere near. But it was the boss dying to its own attack. But, here. What? What hit me? Oh, she was, okay. She was doing damage to herself? That's funny. That's cool. All right. Where were we? Right there? Back to the game. Okay, so now we're in here, and like, what have I, what up, Minin? Alright, so we just got this. Hallen's voice. Yeah, exactly. Like, I wouldn't have noticed that that was happening if it didn't get the kill shot. Okay, just had to make a big leap and see what's up there. How was Kingdom Come today, Minin? Whoop. Alright, so now I'm guessing the elevator is gonna allow me to go up here. Oh, no, I still can't go all the way up. Gotcha. 2 hours max. 2 hours max is a meme on Cherno's channel. Well, I mean, it's like, it's many years old at this point. It might not be. I forget. I think he was playing like 999 or something, and he asked how much time was left. Someone said 2 hours max, and he believed it, but then it was like 6 hours later he was done with the game. And then 2 hours max became the meme. But yeah, ready to finish that fucker. So you gotta be thinking about what comes next then, right? Like, you gotta be... I feel... If I were you, I would be raring to go. I'd have another game all lined up. Another game that is not first person, not an RPG, Not medieval times. And yeah, exactly. I kind of hate that when it's like, man, I don't want to quit now because next time that I'm all ready to go, I sit down, it's time to stream or it's time to play games, and then I'm just going to be done with it in a half hour, and it's like not even going to feel climactic because it's the start of the day. Totally. All right. Well, I guess we go talk to the spine now, and then, or talk to, what's her face, and then there is another place to go. Still, there's another force field that I can clear, and then also I haven't been to Metropolis in forever. So we probably want to go back there. Fatal Frame. That's right. That's right. I did already ask you that. And then Fatal Frame 2 is another one that they're doing a remake on. Yeah. What's my note for that? I don't have a note for this? It's gotta just be locked from the other side, right? Oops. That's funny. Look at this. If I hit E and then and then scroll up to apartments, it works. Yeah. I think you can in the original Binding of Isaac, I don't know if they patched this, but you could select characters you hadn't unlocked yet by doing that. You would hit start game on a character you didn't have, and then scroll over to a character that you hadn't unlocked yet. Sorry. You would start the game with the character you had, but then while it was fading out, you could quick scroll over to a character that you didn't have unlocked, and you would start the game as that character. At least I heard that that was a thing. I never actually tried it myself. Oops. Oh, you know what we should do? We should go turn the candles in. Oh my gosh, why didn't I read what they were saying? Because look at this. We got a mod gratitude. Restores an extra layer of protection when MIO stays on the ground for a short time. It costs 40 slots? Dude, I just need, I need more mod slots. It's like the #1 thing in this game that I need. Because what are we doing right now? What do I got right now? I have 65 slots and I'm using 60. You finally brought back the voice of the hand with you. Long-awaited reunion, if unexpected. I don't think she was ever ill-meaning. She was trying to help in her own short-sighted way. Trying to save us, the vessel, the mission. It's a shame that she never could take the others and what they accomplished into account. She could have done even greater things, but I suppose she is here with you now. Her name was Helen. Let her be remembered. Right, I forgot that they've, like, all had names. So she, Alright, so Dr. Halen the Hand. Remind me who the other folks were. The Blood. Oh, we don't get their names. Let's inquire about the Spine again. The Spine connects everything. He's at the center of the network and the true master of the Nexus. I am myself but a steward of his domain. So yeah, that's the only big guy we have left. But then, way up there, we gotta turn in the rest of our candles. Oh, I should also... I mean, I should go... pop a squat real quick. Boom. And then I can't remember... There was that room just to the left of the spawn. Can't remember if it seemed like we got everything there or if it seemed like there was a secret there. Oh! Well, well. Okay, yes. So back in here, we've got the candles to light. Alright. I've been waiting for this to turn into the shot that's in the trailer. Am I supposed to press something? Oh, I am. I feel like these haven't been playable before. The candles. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that the previous candles were just cutscenes, though.
This fabricated world is aging. Crumbling.
You don't say.
Failing.
Oh. We do have
And
attack.
So am I.
Hang on, hang on. Hey-hoo, yeah. Almost. We don't have glide or stride here. Oh, just a moment later. Hey-hoo. I don't think we can get it. I mean, why would it be there if we can't get it, though?
We all are.
Oh, okay, alright, alright. It does, it kind of seems like in this little area, though, like, I don't expect there to be secrets, really, in this area. This just seems like the kind of spot of the game that's all, you know, you just run through a spot while they talk lore at you. Yo, Pikachu. Okay, okay. Next candle. Oh, hello. You're back. Ati.
Did you know, sister? However broken and irreparable, the mind within a pearl never truly disappears. With enough time and focus, I can read some of Asma's thoughts. They're just fragments and broken loops, mostly. Ah, mostly. All turned towards you. I can feel the strength of the bond you shared. I came here looking for something else, a long-lost answer, but I realize now that I am intruding. It isn't my place to stir these memories. You have my sympathies.
Lacking tribute? That was 4 candles already? Alright, alright. So I wonder... Ah, we can get up here like this now. Now we can actually get to some spots up here that we couldn't get to before. With the Strider. Hello. Okay. Celestial Bay entrance. Interesting. And then to the left is what? This, right. Okay, okay. We found a new area to explore. But first, I mean, I want to kind of finish exploring this area. Because I feel like this isn't really an answer yet as to what the deal was with the top of this. Oh, no? I thought there'd be something more up there. Okay. It's funny, this game's soundtrack to me so far, it's gone back and forth between, like, you know, mostly alright to, like, really good. Like, this particular track, I think, is really cool. Alright, well, certainly we'll check out this new area here. I got a little bit of time to go in. Not a ton, but we will check it out. Okay, this looks like my kind of shit. Let's see, what are we even gonna do here? So we can do this, and we can do that, and that frees up our hairpin, but like... Well, I guess we can... And then we can stride. We can glide. Okay, okay. It looks like we're gonna have to go back through here backwards. Because, like, some of these flowers are placed in spots where I don't need them. But I would if I was coming from the other direction. Hang on, these are suspicious when there's flowers like this. Nice. Okay. Oh! Hang on, can I stand? No, you can't stand. Can you stride on... No. I swear I was striding on the red stuff there a second ago. But okay, alright, alright. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have done that. Here, let's hit this. Hit that, and then... Okay, yeah, we want a hairpin upright, it looks like. Okay, okay. Gratitude modifier. Oh, I forgot to read what it... I forgot to even read what it does. You know what? Let me go back and look. Because, like, I got too caught up in the fact that, like, it cost a lot of mod slots, and then I didn't even read its effect.
You don't have to be afraid of him. He's harmless. If anything, he's a bit self-conscious about his appearance. Used to scare the stars out of his patients when he worked for the old hag. Let them be scared, I say. That's what keeps them on their toes. But hey, you, what do you want?
We might well come from the same production line, but we're still as different as night and day. But hey, what do you want? I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know. That sentence really threw me off.
Anyway, glad to see that he's got out of the vaults too. Hope he can be of help. That's what he always wanted.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah. I did read this, and you know what? I should grab it because it only costs 1, so it's silly not to grab it. But yes, I did see that. Reminds me of, like, the honeycomb from Hollow Knight a little bit. Okay. Nah, I don't think so. For the platforming. I'd rather keep my setup on. 40 is just so many slots. And I can just get good at the platforming, you know? Okay. Alright, alright. We'll be back to where we were in 2 seconds. Actually, I'm kind of curious what's up here. I don't think I came up here last time. Right? Huh. Yeah, in general, I'm much more the type of, like, make my weapons... Okay, so I've, like, kind of a... I don't claim to hold, like, super fast to any particular mantra, right? But generally my style with this type of thing... Oh, I get it. My kind of philosophy with this kind of thing is, like, my loadout should assume that I'm playing well. You know, my loadout should not account for me making mistakes. It should just optimize when I'm not making mistakes. Okay, and then we can... Oh, we can hit that. Nice. Ooh, I feel like I took too long on that. Oh, my hand actually slipped. I panicked. Because I feel like I should have done that. Okay, okay. Oh, I made a mistake. Hang on a second. There we go. And then do this. And then give me that. Hang on a second. I'm not sure how I was doing that. Yeah. I mean, I'll make the decision if I have to. But I mean, for now, I'm feeling very good about the game and the platforming. Oh, I'm dumb. You just do that, dummy. The Strider is a power that still I don't immediately think about it all the time. You know, that like you can just climb on walls. Celestial Bay. Oh, this is the place that we've been seeing in the candle. Yeah, this is where we just ran through in the candle flashback. All right, awesome. Yeah. Very spidery. I like it. For sure. These two ways just lead to each other. Okay. Now that we're here for real, I really want to pay attention. This is probably the same thing where, like, these two ways just kind of wrap around the same way. And then now we can interact with this. During the flashback, I was like, why is this crystal here? Alright, very nice. Oh. I love that kind of thing, so that was there the whole time. Just that little hole in the wall. It's one of my favorite kinds of, like, kick you back out. Like, Metroidvanias always have, you know, the kind of one-way exit back into where you've been before, out of, like, a side path. But when it's not a one-way, and it's just a little hole that you could have gone in from that side if you noticed it was there, right? I love that. All right. Hello? Oh, hello. Oh, we're in low gravity again. Hairpin me? Nice. So early on in the game, we had ice physics, which, you know, really kind of changed up the feel. And then now we got low G. And yeah, I agree. Great ambience. Okay, I think take me down like this. Around and up. Oops. Okay, hopefully I'm not missing anything here, but this feels right, you know? Climbing up the busted glass tube. Oh, hang on a second. I did not have full energy on that climb. Because sometimes I'm finding it like the Strider is a little tricky to get to stick in the low G. I think it's if you jump first. You need to just start striding instead of trying to jump into it. Hello? Who's this guy? Musical cues like that are really cool too, where like, I'm not sure if I just happened to get to that part of the song just now, or if they triggered that part of the song when I entered that new room, you know? I remember Resident Evil 4 did that really well, where it was like the game would do like little musical effect, like stings when you went around corners and stuff. Oh. Whoops. Oh boy. Okay, here we are. The Eyes Remains. Stargaze. High noon, oh, I'd sell my soul for water. All right. So I wonder if something will trigger here if I've met some kind of other prerequisite. There's no sun in the shadow of the wizard. It's possible that this is just here for lore. I got a feeling though that like if there's something else that, oh, hello. No, there we go. That if I've done, are my senses tricking me again? I've been looking out for so long. I don't know what is real and what is not anymore. Stars and corrupted spots on my sensors feel awfully similar. It's so hard to focus, and yet, I think this is it. I finally found it. I need to share the news. our journey is over. But yeah, I bet I gotta come back here after fulfilling some kind of other requirement. But alright, back down the tube. Yeah, they certainly nailed the atmosphere of this game. One thing I've noticed a lot about my own like enjoyment of game stories is that I kind of care more about atmosphere than I do about the like specifically the plot. So games like Dark Souls, for example, love the ambience, you know, or not ambience, but the like the atmosphere and the way that like when you play it, you kind of just like absorb a mood from the world more than you necessarily like think about the plot of you know what's moment by moment happening, you know what I mean? So like Destiny also, for example. Do you guys remember when Destiny 1 came out? You know, not to bring up Destiny again, but when that game came out, it was pretty slammed for its lack of story or its lack of plot, you know? But like there were elements of it that were very stupid, yes. Like in the final cutscene of the game in its original release, where like the stranger is like, "'Tis a day for songs and happy words," or whatever, and it's like, who the hell are you? I like the character of the game that is giving us the end of game spiel. I don't even know who the hell they are, you know? And like no one cares about the plot of what happened in the game. But the game had such a cool just like world and atmosphere that it took place in. Does this just open? Oh, that's where I came in from. That like I really enjoyed playing the game and being in the world a lot, you know, because there was so much stuff that you would look at and it would just like it would imply, you know, there was so much like interesting implications and things that you could kind of piece together that I thought was neat. And Hollow Knight as well, right? Hollow Knight is a game that isn't like super clear all the time about exactly what the plot is, but it's got a hell of an atmosphere all the time to enjoy, you know, and just kind of absorb the mood, and I really like that. And this game is also nailing that, is my point. Is that, yeah, I really like the mood. Okay. All the lore was on a website or something for Destiny? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is that, like, I didn't care about reading the lore or what was happening in the cutscenes. What I cared about, though, was the environment that you were in and all the visual storytelling of the environment, you know? And, like, the placement of enemies and that kind of stuff. And, you know, oh, we're fighting this boss of the strike in this environment and that kind of thing, right? There's a lot of stuff to absorb, and I like that. That's kind of why I like video games, right? Rather than movies and books and whatnot, is because it's, you know, I feel like video games, only video games can really deliver that in that way. I guess movies kind of can too. But anyway. Yeah, the original Destiny, exactly. You play constantly until Taken King. I did the opposite. I played original game, I played a ton. And then I dropped off and didn't play the two first expansions. House of Wolves and whatever the Hive one was. I can't remember the name of it. But then when Taken King came out, I came back, you know? And then Taken King, I played a ton. And then Iron Banner was after that, right? And then that was it, right? It was Taken King and Iron Banner were like the two. And I played both of those an absolute shitload. But all right, it's been a nice 7-hour stream. You know, I didn't get a lot of MIO in because, as always, the FF7 content took a lot longer than I expected. But really enjoyed my time with this game today. I will be back soon with more of this and more Kingsfield, you know. Oh yeah, the Eververse stuff, totally. When they introduced microtransactions, that was very shitty. And then that's also part of the reason I didn't like Destiny 2, I didn't really like at all, because it felt like the whole game was built around the Eververse and stuff, and yeah, you know. Your team was one of the first 50 to beat Crota. Nice. You know what's funny about Crota? I called him Scrota so many times that I started to actually think that that was his name.